Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem 7 Headgear Only FE7. Most of the time, I'll admit, when I play much Fire Emblem, I usually tend to use and abuse a lot of save states and whatnot. It just... Hey, it's available, it's a thing, makes it a lot more convenient, but hey, being that I'm publicizing this run I plan on doing entirely legit. I'm not going for as I have no intention of cheating on this run like I often have in previous runs of this game. And speaking of previous runs, there's really been a lot of them. Fire Emblem 7 is probably the FE game I've sunk more hours and more playthroughs into than any other. It's not my favorite Fire Emblem. That actually goes probably to FE4 on the SNES. But, well, let's just say I'm a slave to 100% support logs and leave it at that. And no, Glass, you shall not have that sword that you want. I will have that sword. Or rather, Lynn will have the sword. Yeah, I'm still, I'm sure, having common issues with a sufficiently entertaining commentary. Hopefully I will improve on that in the course of doing this Let's Play. But yeah, part of it, I'll admit, is I really don't know what to do with these, with all the dial cutscene sequences here. But yeah, anyway, because this is a headgear-only file, where in every other previous time I've played, my units have been determined by either characters that I needed supports for, or just characters I plain liked using. So this is the first time I've actually properly limited, wrong button, or self-restricted the units I'm doing, or the units I'm going to be using outside of a draft grid too. Nice work, Sane. I don't want to say I'm proud of you, because that was kind of as expected, but I actually am kind of proud. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Sane. How much damage do you do? No. Yeah, spear works. So now I can have Sane break that wall on the next turn. And Lynn, I'll have her take out the bandit to keep it from getting rock, paper, scissors advantage over Sane during the enemy phase. Kent, meanwhile, gets to sit tight and not really do anything. Alright. I'll have Lynn... I forgot for a moment this wasn't Shadow Dragon. Won't be a kill, but I'll go ahead and have Lynn whittle down this guy for the moment. And Sane even though he's going to be a bit vulnerable during enemy phase, using a spear against a bunch of X guys, I'll go ahead and... Ow. I kind of planned on that. Good work getting the kill, though. Yeah, RNG's a bit crazy sometimes. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. That's much better than the way you did me last time. I love it. Ow. Yeah, definitely gonna need to heal next round. Alright. So... Okay, that guy's gonna come down to Lynn. Didn't get the kill as expected, but that'll change in a minute. So, at this rate, I'll go ahead and have Lynn finish off that guy. And Sane, I'll have him finish off this other bandit with a sword. And then, let's see, the boss and then another bandit. Who's got the most XP? 360, level 368, level 354. Doesn't really look like it makes a difference. What's Sane's health on? 8? Yeah, better not risk it. Wait, Sane can use spears for weapon triangles, so... Equip a lance. Eat a vulnerary just in case. Pretty good chance, in all honesty. I mean, you're basically doing scratch damage, and Sane can finish you off at his leisure next turn. Hopefully that'll be enough to get the bandit into... Hopefully that'll aggro the bandit and make him charge. Alright, Sane. How are you gonna do me this time? On the one hand, always happy to have strength, and never a bad thing to get res. On the other hand, I really would have liked a bit more than just HP, strength, and res. Okay, so let's see. And there's not really a good way for me to do this. I'll just suck it up and eat the extra turn. I care more about XP than I do getting a low turn count, in all honesty. Strength and skill? There we go. That seems to have done the trick. And there we go. Chapter over. I know it must be kind of boring for me to not really be saying anything of much substance during these cutscenes, but really I don't have a lot to say. I don't feel that there's all that much I can say. Part of it just because I've sunk in so many hours into this game. Probably in the hundreds, in all honesty. I really could not tell you how many completed playthroughs I've done with this. And yet, for all that experience, I still don't consider myself a master. There are still things that I have to look up or ask people about from time to time. But yeah, super weapon get. And now, with the Manikati, that basically is a katana version of the rapier, for those unfamiliar with how the franchise works. Which basically means that it gives bonus damage against units that are heavily armored or that are on cavalry. But more than that, because it's a katana, and hey, we all know that katanas are just plain better. As a katana, yes, it is your sword win. It's going to give a very considerable increase to sinister theme music. But yeah, the Manikati as a katana gives a really huge boost to critical hit rate. And that basically is going to be what turns Lyn from a kind of meh speedster up until she gets, hopefully, some more quality levels. And what takes her from that into a face-wrecking, army-slaughtering... Dude, you bastards. Face-wrecking, army-slaughtering... total badass. And with that, I bid you all a farewell.